Hey guys, Straff here, and in today's video I want to go over just a couple of smokes for CT side Inferno, as well as some utility to use for retakes for sites. Our first smoke that I'll go over is for top mid, and what you're going to do is put yourself in the pit corner up against the wood, aim at the bottom left of this plate, and jump throw. Another top mid smoke that you can throw from A side itself is from get yourself up into the corner of default box. No real lineup, just to where you're touching the edge of it, and you're gonna want to aim at the top left of this plate right here and jump throw. Smoke. Lastly, another top mid smoke is for if you're an arch side player. You're going to want to back yourself into this cubby by the tree, and you're going to want to aim where the rooftop comes to a point right here and jump through. Smoke. This next smoke is for if you're wanting to take fast mid control and you want to smoke out sandwich so you don't have to worry about a flank, and that's where they're coming in up against this beam, and you're gonna want to aim this little skybox that's right here, this triangle. Just aim pretty much in the middle of it, at the middle of the overhang on the roof, and just regular left click throw. Another smoke that you can throw from top mid is for bottom mid if you want to fight alt instead. And basically with this smoke, you just want to, there's no real lineup necessarily, you just want to have this part, the overhang of the roof, exposing, and just aim at the corner of the roof and regular throw. Now this is going to pop down mid. Granted, it doesn't cover Mexico, but it just covers off the oppers that could be holding you from T-stairs and allow you to fight alt. The last smoke I want to go over for A is for T-stairs actually, and with this one you're going to want to come into graveyard, the entrance of it, and I kind of just put my crosshair where the wall segment ends, and then I look over and I aim at the bottom left corner of this left arrow, and you're just going to want to jump throw. So that's it for all the complex smokes on A. I mean, granted, it's not hard just to peek out and throw a regular smoke top mid. But now I'm going to go over flashes that can be used on A site. So to start things off, this is an arch side pop flash, to where if you know they're trying to take arch control on you, just put yourself in this corner and just aim at this angled piece and just regular left click throw. And this flash will pop out. Just make sure not to turn too quick and blind yourself. Another pop flash to be thrown is from pit, and this is if you have somebody playing a lane and they've called that they're taking top mid control or your top brackets. And what you can do is just go in the same cubby that you can throw for your top mid smoke, and you're just gonna want to aim basically at the chimney stacks and just regular left click throw. And this one will pop out just beyond the wall and allow your teammate to swing and take that fight. So one last flash that you can throw actually from mid or top mid is you want to get in the same corner that you can throw the sandwich smoke, but you're just going to want to aim your crosshair right where the shadow meets the building at the corner and just regular left click throw. And it will bounce off the wall and completely blind an opper holding from T-stairs. Now that we've gone over A site utility, I want to go over B site. And to start things off, I'm going to show different ways to smoke off your top banana if you're forced back onto site. So first smoke, you're going to want to put yourself almost in the middle of this wall, but on this black crack. And we're going to aim where the strap meets the first barrel difference. So right there. And jump throw. You'll know you do it right if your head hits this ledge, but it will bounce it back and smoke it off. Another smoke that can be used to smoke out top banana is from top of second oranges. Now this is a spot I like to play a lot, so what you're going to want to do is just standing, you're going to throw at this top right bracket holding on the shade of the window.
Laying down smoke.
And it'll bounce off a couple times. Another way to smoke out top banana is from new box, and what you're going to want to do is put yourself in this back right corner of the box itself, and you're going to want to stand. And what you're going to do is draw a line from the corner of the roof and the corner of the chimney, and where they would intersect, just regular left click throw.
Smoke.
If you do crouch and throw that, just know that it will leave a gap right here, so make sure that you are standing. So one last way that you can smoke out top banana is back coffin, and what you're going to want to do is just position yourself in this imaginary corner of the gate and just basically hold W until you can't move anymore. And then all you're going to do is just aim at the bottom left hand corner of this window. Regular left click throw.
Throwing smoke.
Just note though that when you are lining it up, if an opper is swung out wide, they can barely see the left side of your body with this one. Next, I'm going to go over Molotovs for CT side. And the first one is just a simple running molly. And what you're going to do is when you're running, you're going to be aiming for the top of the smoke coming out of the chimney. And whenever you feel it's right, just aim up enough and just jump throw. So, and what this is going to do is land your molly at half wall. Obviously, you can vary the angles and it can land on car or go deeper if you need it to, but that's the gist of it. Another molly to throw for B, if you're trying to fight for banana control, is you're going to want to just stop while running, stop at the corner of the wall, and just aim at the top of half wall, and just regular left click throw. This is going to help clear out close corners for you, and if you have a smoke down at the back, it makes it easier to clear the close angles. So this next set of utility involves a smoke and a molly, and this allows you to clear out top banana if you know they're pushing, and it will either force them back into banana or out into whoever is holding top banana for you. So to throw this, you're going to want to position yourself on top of first oranges on the left side of this clamp for the barrel. And then with your smoke, you're going to throw it where the edge of the building meets the gutter, and then you're going to throw your molly where the white exposed brick meets the gutter. So it will look like this.
Throwing smoke. Incendiary out.
And again, it will force them either out or back banana, which allows you to regain control. Next, I want to go over some flashes that can be used on B. Pop flashes. And one that is very easy to throw, if you hear they're pushing banana, is position yourself on the bottom of the third barrel where the strap meets the barrel, and just regular left click throw.
Throwing flashbang.
Pops out far enough to catch everybody holding the angles, but just know that if they're running past already, they might not get caught by it. Another flash is for taking top banana control. If you're a coffin player and you have people wanting to take back B or top banana, you're going to want to position yourself on coffin and just aim at the T of the antenna and just regular left click throw. Lastly, a flash, this can be used either in retakes or if you know they're pushing up in a sight and you're smoked out of coffin. What you're going to want to do is just position yourself in the corner of construction wall. And I just aim basically in the middle of this design in the tile that's closest to the building, or the corner of the building, I should say. And then pull your pin and just jump, throw.
Deploying flashbang.
It's going to pop in front of coffin, which can allow you the time to, as it's popping, pop up on it and hide from it. But it also will pop in front of grill, blinding people holding the push. So again, it's good for retakes if you know somebody is holding from grill. So a flash that can be used if you have an opera that has the spawn to peak half wall is for flashing top banana. And with this, you're going to want to just run into the corner of this wall, crouch, and basically just aim even with this antenna across into this open sky area. There's no real lineup, and just regular left click throw.
Deploying flashbang.
A pop flash that can be used if you already have top banana control and you feel they may be pushing up on you is by positioning yourself in the sandbags corner and aiming at this line, even where the gutter starts and this rooftop ends, and just regular left click throw.
Throwing flashbang.
Now that we've gone over A and B site utility, I want to go over retake utility. And our first bit of utility is a molly for mid side on A. And what you're going to do is position yourself in the middle of the door and turn around and basically follow the chimney stack down and where it meets the white of the building, and just regular jump throw.
Incendiary.
This will pop right above mid-site box and clear both sides of it, and at times can help prevent a plant going down. Another piece of utility you can throw for retaking is for apps, and with that, you're going to want to position yourself where the stone ends and this bracket begins. And my crosshair works out perfectly with this, but basically just find the corner of the building and just come out off to the side of it and just regular left click throw.
Smoke.
What this is going to do is bounce off hay and cover all of the balcony. Another smoke that you can throw from arches for retake is for big pit. And what you're going to do is basically just find the middle of the arch and go up to where the shingles are. And where the shingles touch each other here in the middle, just regular left click throw.
Laying down smoke.
You just have to worry about mini pit at that point, and also if they're holding from the hole in pit itself. This last smoke for retake isn't necessarily good for you coming onto site, but if you have somebody trying to go up lane. And with that, you're going to position yourself in the same cubby of arch that you throw for big pit, but instead you're going to find this wooden beam and just go straight up, and again where these shingles touch one another, and just regular left click throw.
Laying down smoke.
What this is going to allow is for your lane player to not have to worry about pit. They can clear the app's balcony for you, as well as clear sight while you worry about the person peeking pit. Lastly, I want to go over utility for retake on B, and there's not a whole lot for this, but the easiest one to throw is by positioning yourself in sandbags in church. And with a smoke to smoke out top banana, you're going to position your crosshair basically where this metal beam touches the middle of the wood, so there, but then go to the bottom of the wood, and you're just going to regular left click throw.
Laying down smoke.
Another piece of utility that can be paired with a smoke that lands at top banana is a Molotov to clear out water. And with this, you're just going to aim in the middle of this blue sky box pretty much, even with the cross beams, and just regular jump throw.
Throwing fire.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you like the content, be sure to check me out on my stream at twitch.tv/straf_TV. And if you want to see how T-side is, I will link the video down below. And next, we'll be going over T-side Mirage. Thanks.